Why did Pep Guardiola rejected Italy? For a simple reason. And no, it wasn't because of the 20 million euro salary reason it got famous on newspaper. But to really understand what happened, we have to go back to the start. First chapter. Maldini's new project. Giovanni Malagò, Italian Football Federation elected new president, chose Maldini as a technical director alongside with Leonardo as an advisor. And Maldini didn't waste time. He had an idea in mind to completely rewrite the identity of Italian football. And for a project that ambitious, Maldini was thinking about a man that tiki-taka European football, Pep Guardiola. Maldini picked up the phone, called Guardiola, and flew to Barcelona to meet him. But Maldini wasn't simply offering Pep the opportunity to coach Italy in a very difficult moment for Italian football as a whole. It was giving Guardiola the keys to create a football-adjacent revolution. Second chapter, Guardiola's Italy. Guardiola would be given the power to introduce his footballing philosophy throughout the Italian national team system, with Guardiola's input on every single youth national team in Italy. One system for every single kid in Italy, so that when they would get called up into the national senior team, they could play by heart, developing one big and recognizable football identity. Guardiola was enthusiastic about the idea. Yeah, work had to be done. The talent in Italy in later years haven't been the best. But these type of situations are what usually makes Pep Guardiola's eyes spark. Pep started to write these ideas and started to write the formations of every single national team, starting from the under 17s to go up until the senior national team. How teams could play, how the different age groups could be connected, and how his philosophy could be implemented throughout the national team structure. For a moment, it looked like he was done. Guardiola would coach the Italian national team, and finally start the rebuilding period that Italian football system desperately needed. The encounter was a success, and then Maldini left Barcelona. Guardiola wanted time to think, and around 1 week later, the answer arrived. And it was the coldest shower not only for Maldini, but for the whole Italian movement. Pep said no. Third chapter. Why did he say no? Guardiola decided he wanted to become Italy's next head coach. The 20 million salary some people claim was the reason Guardiola rejected the job offer wasn't true. Pep requested a symbolic salary, €1 less than what the previous Italy coach had been earning. His decision had more to do with personal reasons. Guardiola had recently came back from a surgery on his back and wanted to rest. 10 high-intensity years as the head coach of one of the clubs with the most ambitions in what is considered to be the hardest league of all the top 5 European leagues, the Premier League, took a toll on him. Guardiola had a 95-year-old father. He wanted to spend time with him and also reconciled recently with an estranged wife when few months before the divorce between the two seemed certain. After years of living inside the relentless world of elite football, from Barcelona to Munich to end with Manchester, his priorities had been changed. He wanted to spend time with his family, his wife, his kids, and his dad. And can you judge a man that simply wants to be with his family? This was football after 90 minutes.